How's it going, everyone? Want to take you guys through an absolutely awesome PlayStation 5 physical game deal, and on top of that, some other good game deals that are available right now. All of these deals are physical, so for those of you that aren't a fan of our digital game videos, I got you covered in this video. Got quite a few deals to go over, so let's get right into it. Right off the top, the main deal I wanted to highlight is Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1, which is down to $19.99. Now, initially, when this came out, I was a little bit mixed on the $60 price tag. The thing is, these are three of the most iconic games of all time, and they're incredibly well received, and there's a lot of nostalgia tied to the original three Metal Gear games, I think, for a lot of us. However, $60 for a PlayStation 1 game, a PlayStation 2 game, and I should say two PlayStation 2 games, a little bit pricey, but it's Metal Gear, so Konami kind of got away with it, but at the same time, it wasn't the best remastered release of all time, let's just be perfectly honest. And after the collection came out, I think a lot of people were like, alright, this is one you gotta wait for Konami to patch it, and then you should pick it up on a sale. Well, now it's at a deep discount. It's at a third of its original price, and it's not even a year old at this point, so I think this is a really good pickup. And even if you still think this is overpriced, which I don't really think it is, I mean, 20 bucks for three games like this, I think it's a great pickup. Obviously, Metal Gear Solid 3 is getting a ground-up remake, but I think it's worthwhile, you guys, with all these remakes coming out, to go back and play the original and then play the remake. I'm not saying play them back-to-back, but, you know, play MGS3 either by the end of this year or early next year, so it's a little bit fresh in your mind, so by the time Delta Snake Eater comes out, you can appreciate a lot of the improvements. That's how I personally like to go about remakes these days. You guys might differ. I was actually playing through the OG Final Fantasy VII before FF7 Rebirth came out, and made me enjoy Rebirth even more, but, you know, your mileage may vary as far as that take goes. MGS1, obviously, as a PlayStation 1 game, does show its age, and after MGS3, I would absolutely love if they did a ground-up remake of Metal Gear Solid 1. The game is still incredibly enjoyable, but a PS1 game is going to be a PS1 game. That's just the reality of the situation, and if you never played Metal Gear Solid 1 and nostalgia isn't really bringing you into that game, it might be a little bit difficult to enjoy that game as much. MGS2, I really enjoyed as well, but out of these three, I do think it's the weakest, but all three games are tremendous, and for 20 bucks, I think this is a great collection. Hopefully, we get an announcement of Master Collection Volume 2. I thought it would be out by the end of this year, and Master Collection Volume 2 is going to be a big one because the general belief is that that's going to include Metal Gear Solid 4, which is stuck in PlayStation 3 purgatory right now, and if it includes, let's say, Metal Gear Peace Walker, and then I imagine they'll also throw in Metal Gear 5 in there just to, you know, add a third game. It would be awesome if it would be Metal Gear Rising Revengeance instead, but I think Konami is going to be a little bit smart about it, and they know that they could just re-release Rising, and people are going to be excited to pick that up for, like, let's say $40, $50. I really do believe that. Or they could do a Master Collection Volume 3 where you could include Rising, you could include like, I guess some of the PSP games, maybe like a Portable Ops. I don't know exactly what they want to do with a potential Volume 3. There's other games out there. There's like Metal Gear Acid as well. It's just MGS4 is that holy grail, I think, for most people. But nevertheless, Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1, $19.99, good deal there. A couple of other deals. These are all available on Amazon. Let's go through these quickly. Persona 5 Tactica is $19.99, spin-off to Persona 5. If you want more of the Persona 5 characters in a tactical JRPG, that's got you covered. Again, another game I thought the $60 price tag initially was a little bit much, but for $19.99, pretty good there. Then we got Sonic Superstars. That is $19.99 as well. Alright, I guess I'll be a broken record. This is another game that I thought that $60 price tag for a 2D Sonic game was a little bit of a stretch, but at 20 bucks, this is a great pickup, and if you like your old school platformer gameplay, you're gonna have a great time with this one. I think you'll enjoy it quite a lot, and again, for this price point, quite good. Sonic Frontiers, finally down to $19.99. This is one of those games that's been holding up in price for quite a while. It came out back in, I want to say, November of 2022, then it got down to like $35 or so, like right away, and then it ultimately got down to 30 bucks, and then it kind of just held on to that price point for a while. But for $19.99, I think Sonic Frontiers is awesome. There are reports that the sequel is in development, which isn't a shocker whatsoever, given that this game for a Sonic title these days did incredibly well commercially, and the game itself was received rather well. I thought the soundtrack was great, I thought the gameplay was enjoyable. Definitely, this is a launching pad and a foundation of a game that they can build off of, and if they do a Sonic Frontiers 2, I think they could create something really remarkable with this franchise. There were some issues with it, but man, I think it had a lot to like, and that soundtrack, again, was absolutely fantastic. Persona 3 Reload, 43% off for $39.88. I am just mentioning this because Persona 3 Reload's episode Aegis is about to come out, so if you want to check it out, go for it. I think that $40 price tag is pretty good given the level of content you're getting. I imagine Sega is ultimately going to do like a complete edition release, like leave it to Sega to re-release games and Atlas to do that as well in their definitive versions. But yeah, P3R was great, and if you do want to check it out, that's a pretty good price point. No Man's Sky, mentioning this because the Aquarius update just came out, $24 on this. Amazon is listing that the MSRP has gone down to $29.99. If that's the case, that's a really good like base price for No Man's Sky. Great game. As far as the updates are concerned, it's not my cup of tea, but even I can be looking at it from an objective lens and be like, the work that they've done since 2016 has been tremendous. And the thing is, you buy No Man's Sky now, you're investing into an experience that's just going to get better and better. So yeah, Hello Games is doing a great job with that. Assassin's Creed Mirage is $24. I enjoyed Assassin's Creed Mirage. The thing about this is, when I was going into Assassin's Creed Mirage, I thought it was gonna be a throwback to the original Assassin's Creed titles, like the AC2s, the AC4s of the world, or, you know, not AC4, because AC4 was really built around naval combat, but you get what I'm saying, the older Assassin's Creed games. What I'll say is, it's a smaller scale Assassin's Creed game, which, don't get me wrong, I really, really appreciate it. Like, I don't need these gargantuan AC titles like that all the time, but, Mirage still has the soul of a newer Assassin's Creed game. I don't think it really is a throwback to the old days of AC. Remember that this game did start off as an expansion for AC Valhalla, and then they spun it into its own game, Halo 3 ODST style, so, you know, take that for what it's worth. So maybe that $50 price tag initially was a little bit high, but for 24 bucks, I do think that's a pretty good deal. I'll give a shout out to Naruto x Boruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections. Look, I thought Bandai Namco really threw together a cash grab here, but if you like the Naruto Storm gameplay, like, you'll enjoy this game. They have a mode that's like revisiting a lot of the Naruto story just in a quicker way. I mean, they're gonna retell this Naruto story so many times through various games, and I don't have a problem with that. It just felt like Storm Connections was more of a expansion than a full-on new game. Hopefully we get a Storm 5 at some point. You know, Storm Connections was what it was. I didn't have a great time with it, but you know, if you like Storm, you'll still enjoy it. It's just, to me, it came across like such a cash grab. And Bandai Namco was doing like $100 Ultimate Editions for this game, which already the game felt like a cash grab, and then you're doing $100 Ultimate Editions. Like, what are we doing at that point as far as, you know, re-releasing Storm? Hopefully, again, Storm 5 in the, I'm not gonna say near future, because it's probably not gonna happen anytime soon, but hopefully within the next year or two. CyberPunk 2077 is last, and it's down to $18.50. I think the best bet right now, since we're a few months away, is wait till Black Friday and see if Cyberpunk 2077's Ultimate Edition goes on sale. If that's, I could easily see that go on sale for like $25, $30, and that being one of the standout deals for Black Friday, and a lot of people end up picking up Cyberpunk 2077 that way. Unfortunately, on PlayStation, the Ultimate Edition doesn't have the DLC on disc. You get a voucher code. On Xbox, the DLC is on disc, so, you know, a little bit of a bummer there, but Cyberpunk 2077 now is awesome, and this PS4 version will give you a free upgrade to the PS5 version, so if you don't want to check out Phantom Liberty right away and you just want to play the base game, $18.50. It's a pretty damn good price for that. That is going to do it for me. Again, a lot of great deals available. Metal Gear Master Collection Volume 1 really being the highlight, but links to all of these in the description box below. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.